I'm your host, Davida Shinsky, and you're listening to Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. And the purpose of this show is to help you improve your relationships, live the best quality of life possible, to think more positively, and we also talk about mental health issues. Today's presentation is titled I Cut Off My Toxic Friends, and Here's How to Make New Friends. American entrepreneur Jim Rohn has said, You are the sum of who you surround yourself with. In other words, if you're hanging out with people you don't strive to be or admire you in one way or another, you might be hanging out with the wrong crowd. And you might even be becoming someone who you don't even want to be. Maybe recently you came to this realization. All the red flags were there, the group of friends that you surrounded yourself with are toxic. So you cut them out. But this has inevitably left a huge gaping hole in your social circle. So now what? Can you make new friends? Is having no friends okay? Is in this presentation we get to the bottom of this and what to do with your life when you have no friends. Just because you don't have any friends now, it doesn't mean that you won't in the future. And here's a little flip of perspective. You can use the season of life to your advantage in more ways than a few days, many of which don't actually involve having any friends. Plus, spending time with yours truly presents many opportunities to grow and find activities or things that fulfill you. So, why not try some new things out here? Following list can help you brainstorm how to spend your time and find fulfillment, even potentially even helping you make new friends. When you learn about yourself and know yourself very well, then it's easy to make friends. But if you don't know yourself and you judge yourself based on the people you hang around with, then that's a telling red flag about yourself. So, here are some new things to consider. Cook a nice dinner for yourself. Get out of your comfort zone and try a new hobby. Read more, learn more. Start that veggie garden that you've always wanted. Try some DIY projects. Start meditating. Get outside and run, cycle, hike, or explore. Learn a new language. Start journaling. Make a vision board. This isn't an exhaustive list by any means, so get creative. Even decluttering or finally rearranging your home can significantly improve your life by leaps and bounds. No friends required. Plus, the better you know yourself, the better you're able to find the right kinds of friends that will be supportive and be there for you whenever you need them. What are the psychological effects of not having friends? While a little bit of time to yourself can be a good thing, social isolation is not. Extended time socially, isolating yourself can lead to a slippery slope or unhealthy habits. Stress depression, or anxiety. Not to freak anyone out, but there's also a study showing that increased loneliness can lead to an increased 30% chance of stroke. As humans, we need to socialize. Sure, we also need downtime and time to ourselves, but an extended amount of time does this can lead to serious mental health effects. At the same time, don't force those friendships if they aren't serving you. This doesn't help anyone. Additionally, the level of companionship that each person requires varies from individual to individual. For instance, one person might perfectly tolerate a week alone without talking to anyone. For someone else, this could drive them mad, knowing that yourself and what your needs are in terms of socialization can help a lot in this regard. And the problem primarily arises when loneliness begins to fester. We don't want certain friends in our life. That's probably a good thing or a good reason why. If we don't feel a need for more friends, there's also probably a good reason why. What do you want when you're lonely and have no people? All right, so you're feeling the lonely vibes, but you're lacking friends. So here are a few things that you can do about it. Make new friends. Easier said than done, but it's not impossible. If you've dealt with toxic people in the past, you'll also have a good handle on how to gauge what makes a good friend and what doesn't. Plus, you've got a clean slate here, and that means that you can find friends who you might have more in common with, such as joining clubs, taking classes, being open minded, being and doing activities that you enjoy. It can also pay to be direct. Telling someone that you enjoyed their company and asking for contact details is a great way to foster a friendship. So don't be shy. Volunteer. At the end of the day, most of us need some form of social interaction. While friendships may take some time, a great way to get some of the socialization time in is by volunteering. There are also so many ways to do this. You could volunteer at an animal shelter, homeless shelter, hospital, rehab center, or for similar charitable events throughout the year. Find something that you're passionate about and go for it. Get a pet. Research shows how having a pet can significantly reduce feelings of loneliness. It's like having a happy and non judgmental companion around, and one who is always super excited when you get home. Having a pet also comes with many more benefits, including more opportunities to get outside and exercise, decreased blood pressure, reduce stress, lower chance of depression and anxiety. Write down positive memories, reminding yourself of the good times that can help with reassuring yourself that there will be more of them. It can also offer the feeling of nostalgia, which can enhance optimism, increase inspiration, boost self esteem, and help offer purpose. This can even help you get out there and make new friends. Feeling inspired, why not try that new hobby? Feeling particularly optimistic, maybe you'll be more likely to strike up a conversation. Get into a routine. When you have or feel that you're lacking friends, particularly after possibly getting rid of toxic ones, the best thing that you can do is work on you. How do you want to be? How can you get there? Start a routine based on those aspirations, such as going to the gym each day and making healthy meals at home. This can also add purpose and feelings of productivity to your day, partially and temporarily overshadowing a lack of socialization. Again, making new friends takes time, so you will need to find other activities or hobbies to fill that time. Nothing beats working on yourself. Make new friends as an adult. It's not impossible. In fact, you might just make the best friends that you've ever had. So live and learn. Mostly make new friends and come down to, to your actions, mindset, and potentially getting a bit out of your comfort zone. You can do this. And remember, there's no greater friend than yourself. And always remember this, that you are the only one can decide what's a healthy relationship and what's not. And it's important for you to learn to love yourself and to decide that you want to have a healthy relationship with friends, and not only how to be a friend, but how to cultivate friends and relationships that are beneficial